Tennessee versus Houston. Volunteers versus Cougars. The Elite Eight ain't for the faint of heart, it's for killers, and somebody's leaving this dance in a body bag. Tennessee's rolling in here like they own the place. They just stomped Kentucky. 78 to 65, Kentucky took the first two meetings this season, but the third. Tennessee walked in, grabbed the wheel, and drove that game straight off a cliff. Zachary Zeigler. 18 points. 10 assists. Man looked like he was playing chess while Kentucky was stuck on checkers. But let me tell you about Houston. These Cougars, they don't blink. Friday night, they went toe-to-toe with Purdue in a fight in a dark alley. Purdue tied it up with 3 seconds left and Milo's using. Cool as a corpse. Drives straight down Broadway, lays it in at the buzzer. Houston wins 6-2 to a 60 use and dropped 22, but those last two. That's the stuff they write songs about. Now, the bookies got Houston laying 3.5 totals sitting at 124.5. Moneyline says Cougars 108-5. Volunteers 154. Their model's staying far away from the moneyline like it owes them money. But they lean Cougars 3.5. They lean over on the total too. But that's not why we're here. The data rats over at Datascribe. They're sweating the other side, saying Tennessee's 2-1 against the spread as a 3.5-point dog. And Houston. They've only covered 17 times in 34 games when favored by this number. That's 50%. Flip a coin? But here's what the numbers don't tell you. They don't show you who's got the scars. Houston's not just favored because the suits in Vegas like the color red. They're the #1 defense in the country, giving up just 58.5 points a game. First in scoring defense. Second in defensive efficiency. They don't let you breathe. Tennessee's defense. They're 8th. Good. But Houston's got the kind of defense that makes grown men cry in the locker room. Offensively, Houston's cooking too. 102.3 points per 100 possessions, top 40 in the nation. They hit threes at nearly 40%. And they've got LJ Cryer averaging 15.3 points a night, and Milo's using hero from Friday with 4.4 assists per game. Tennessee's got punch. Chaz Lanier's a sniper, 18 points per game. Zeigler leads the whole damn dance in assists at 7.5 per game. But this ain't about pretty numbers. This is about who's gonna choke when the lights get too hot. You want trends? Here's a trend. Tennessee's 4-6 against the spread in their last 10. Houston, 4-4-2. Nobody's running away from the devil here. And you can talk to me all day about how both these teams average 25 points more per game combined than the total. You can scream over and over about the over. But when two brick walls crash together, they don't build points, they break bones. And today's AI pick is Houston 3.5. That's not just a pick, that's a statement. Tennessee's good. They're tough. But Houston's been baptized in fire all year. They've been the monoline favorite 33 times. 129 of them. And tonight, they're not just playing to cover, they're playing to destroy. So grab your popcorn, lean in, and watch the Volunteers get chewed up and spit out. On a game 2.
You know what I love about March Madness? It's not the brackets. It's not the upsets. It's the fact that every game is a coin flip disguised as destiny, and tonight, the coin's got teeth. Michigan State versus Auburn. The Spartans versus the Tigers. Welcome to the South Region Final, State Farm Arena, Atlanta, Georgia. One team's booking a ticket to the Final Four. The other's booking a flight home. Auburn's got blood on their hands already. They ripped Michigan apart 78 to 65, led by 1 at the half. Down 9 early second half. Then they dropped a 39 to 17 run like a hammer. Tahad Pettiford. 20 points. Man was cooking. Michigan State. They didn't come this far to roll over. They took down Ole Miss 7-3 to 70 down at halftime. Didn't blink. Rallied back like they've done it 1,000 times. Jace Richardson. 20 points. Tom Izzo. 11th trip to the Elite Eight. Man's basically got the D to this round. The odds makers. They've got Auburn laying 5.5 totals, sitting at 149.5 money line. Tigers 235, Spartans 109-5. They ain't touching the money line. They're passing on the total like it's hot coals. But that spread. They're all over Auburn 5.5, the data heads at Datascribe. They want to get cute. They're talking Michigan State 5.5, they're whispering about the under. And then they predict Auburn by 5, which means they want to thread the needle and sweat. But here's what the numbers tell you when you clear out the noise. Auburn's averaging 83.6 points a game, 9th best in the country. They've got a 14.3 scoring margin. They're 17-11 ATS when favored by 5.5 or more. And they've covered their last 2 after dropping 5 straight. That's not luck, that's a team heating up when it matters. Michigan State. Sure, they're 10-2 ATS in their last 12. But they didn't cover against Ole Miss. They're averaging 78.1 points a game, giving up 6 to 7.1 solid. But Auburn's defense is right, they're allowing 6 to 9.3 U1 trends. The game total's gone under in all 3 of Michigan State's tournament games. Because tonight ain't about totals. It's about who's going to walk onto that court, punch the other guy in the mouth, and keep swinging. And today's AI pick is Auburn 5.5. They've been here before. They've been burned, bruised, and now they're breathing fire. This isn't about numbers anymore. This is about finishing what they started. And before we close the book on tonight's madness, here's your recap. Game 1, Houston 3.5. Game 2, Auburn 5.5. 2 heavyweights. 2 statements. No fluff. No nonsense. Just cold, calculated picks built to make the sportsbook sweat. Now go load up your bets and brace yourself because the Final Four's coming, and this chaos. It's just getting started.
And before we ride off into the night, I've got one more thing for you. You ever wonder what happens when the madness of March is over? When the bets are settled, and there's no more noise from the crowd. That's when the real madness begins. We just launched something brand new. A place where we don't predict the games, we decode the darkness. It's called Mysteries Decoded by AI, and it's fresh out the oven, barely a week old. But trust me, it's already digging deeper than anyone else. We're talking true crime stories, wild conspiracies, missing persons, and murders that never got solved. The kind of stories that make you question everything. Same voice, same edge, but instead of betting lines, we're chasing shadows. So when this video ends, don't just scroll away. Go to YouTube and type in Mysteries Decoded by AI. Give it a click, and let us show you the madness that doesn't end with a final score. Because sports might cost you a bet, but the truth, that'll cost you sleep.
He's got the spread. He's got the line. Devil's in a sports book. Every single time. Every single time. He'll take your bet. He'll steal your soul. Devil's in a sports book. Out of control.